Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hey, it's Pastor Shawn here. How are you doing? This year has been a crazy different year. Lots of learning new skills, learning to juggle different responsibilities. I want to talk to you a little bit about Hope Ministries and give you kind of a heads up what you can find in the Chronicle. Lots of changes. This year was a huge year for benevolence, for example. Lots of needs in our economy situation, coming into our office, looking for help and support for groceries, rent, and those kind of things. And then, of course, we had a heavy increase when COVID came in, and we recognized that there were so many kids in our schools that were going to go hungry. And so our benevolence juggled, adapted, changed, and aligned ourselves with the mustard seed for this season right now. So lots of changes there. Throughout the year, Ken's ministry, which is a lot to do with counseling, spending time in hospitals, in the hospice, into retirement homes, doing services, all of those things, he had to juggle and change again as well, and look at new ways in this COVID season of caring for people who were shut in, people who couldn't get out, and he couldn't get in to visit people. So lots of phone calling ministries where we saw so many people take on a group of people, to 8, 10 different people, where they'd call in every week and see how they were doing, checking in with phone calls, transitioning our services, not just online, but also to the radio, so people could listen on their radios when they couldn't have access to the internet. So lots of changes for that. Celebrate Recovery, a great program that we've had run for so many years on Friday nights, couldn't meet. And so a lot of juggling took place there. How could we meet the needs? And having to move all of those step studies and groups into online format and going with that. And our Alpha ministry also having to juggle and change how they do their evenings. Come and see kind of supper no longer could happen. And so how do we move them online? So this has just been a season for us as pastors, especially in Hope Ministries, learning how to adapt, learn new skill sets, and figure out how to serve our community really, really well. So I just really appreciated Pam and Ken adapting, juggling different roles. And then this year we saw our friend Stu go from a half-time role for most of the year, and then into March 1st, head into full retirement. And so we've had a team again having to adjust around that as we miss Stu so much and trying to figure out how we're going to move forward. And so in Hope Ministries, lots of changes, lots of learning, lots of new ways of caring for people that we haven't had to do before. And so what we're looking forward to also coming up is we see Pastor Dave Morin moving actually from over from youth ministry here, in August 1st, going to be starting into our Hope Ministries, giving us leadership and how do we press into our community and meet needs in different kinds of support groups around mental health, against care for those who are sick and widows, divorce care. We're looking at all different kinds of areas where we can adapt and change again to the needs that are in our community. So Hope Ministry has had a fantastic year. It's been a challenging year, lots of change, lots of juggling, like I said, but we're really looking forward to where God is leading us. And make sure you check out our report there in the Chronicle, as you can hear a little bit from each of the different departments on how God's really blessed our Hope Ministries throughout this last year. God bless you.